Hello Cosmic Family, today I'm going to share with you a message by 7, the Pleiadian 7, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, watch till the end, and feel free to subscribe for more messages just like this. Of course, if you really like it, share it with others. There's often so much thought swirling in your human minds. In this process of thinking, you find that while you are maybe believing that you are utilizing it to find answers, you often discover that thinking becomes a loop, a vicious cycle of thinking, rethinking, and rehashing the same ideas, the same concepts, and the same conversations replaying over and over, that instead of arriving at any useful conclusion, you simply dig a deep hole for yourselves. This sort of cycle of overthinking can seem quite harmless in the beginning, and most often it is very much a shield for many humans to keep you from arriving at that point in time when thought preparation meets action. And so today we arrive to share with you this simple message that most likely most humans will complicate with your addiction to overthinking. And it is this: there is no other time but now. Whatever it is that you have been thinking about, wanting to do, be, or have, it must be acted upon now. Some of you will listen to this and say, that's fine, but I'm not ready now. There are things that I must prepare in order to take this next action. But preparation in and of itself is an action. See, the sound has gone off. The race has already begun. You are in it. And by race, we do not mean this idea of churning your wheels, spinning your wheels endlessly within the matrix. By race, we mean this process of life that includes not only you satisfying your physical and psychological needs, but also arriving at a place of inner maturity and growth and evolution. It's already begun, you see. This process of your inner spiritual evolution begins the moment that you choose to come into a physical reality. And all the different components that come together to aid you in this process. So many humans have this wrong idea that their spiritual process begins when they become aware that something must shift and change and they must evolve. So they say, oh, this is when I met God, I met Jesus, I met Buddha. I called forth to the spirit world. The truth is that you are in the spirit world already. God is amongst you already. Jesus is amongst you already. You cannot escape your spiritual nature. Of course, you can deny it, but just because you deny it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. And so if you're wanting to really arrive at a place of clarity, it begins now, in this very moment. And this ongoing loop of overthinking is holding you back. So step off, step away, take a walk. Let sunshine pour over your skin. Listen to voices outside of your head, preferably voices and sounds of nature. And slowly God will begin to speak to you and with you. And you'll find there the guidance that you need about exactly which step you must take next. We are simply here to remind you that there's no more waiting around. There's no perfect time. Your preparation is a step. We find that this is a very important time to bring this message because many things are shifting on planet Earth and cosmically. And these shifts and changes are aligning for you the possibility to bring forth and to manifest, as you like to call it, a new level of awareness amongst you. But it is also a very dangerous time because it is a time where many of you are seduced by the fear and the illusions that are so prominent in the physical world, that are being leveraged by those who want to control you and to keep you in a state of constant scrambling around and overthinking and worrying. Instead of realizing that, yes, you do have an existence within the matrix. You can unplug from the matrix, and you can do it now with every single thought and step and action that you take. It doesn't mean that it happens overnight or it happens instantly. In many ways it does, because the moment that you make the choice and you release yourself from the loop of overthinking and you move towards a clear step, next step, as small as it is, you free yourself from the chains of the matrix that has trained you to wait a bit longer and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait until you stuff yourselves up with so much overthinking you cannot get off the couch anymore. And we meet this both physically and symbolically. See, you are existing at many different levels. You are existing at the physical level, at a matrix level, but most of you is existing outside of the matrix, in the multidimensional spiritual realm. Of course, most humans are not quite able to see this world, even though most humans experience it in the dream state. But we'll not go there yet because we don't want to blow up your minds too much. We'd like for you to remain focused on realizing that the time is now. The stars have been aligned, so to speak. Alright, you have all the clues that you need, all the recurring numbers that you need. Everything has been aligned for you now to come to a place of clarity. And even though some of you might feel blinded by pain and frustration and anger and confusion, we like to let you know that you are greatly aided. But you cannot be a passive participator. You must become active in discovering the truth, in living the truth, in practicing the truth, and eventually becoming an agent of this truth. Otherwise, your energy will be siphoned off. Otherwise, you'll be hypnotized into a state of overthinking, and all of a sudden you find yourself lost. But all you've got to do is realize that the time is now. Take the first step, and from there you'll be guided to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. But there's no more waiting. There's no perfect time. Readiness, the readiness that you are looking for, is already there. You are born ready, you see. So, be the full you that you are in all of you, alright? Not just in the physical matrix aspect of you that you are aware of. Become aware that most of you is existing in the non-physical, in the multiple layers of dimensions. And there is so much happening in these layers, and when you begin to see it and feel it, and you realize the incredible power that is summoned up each and every time that you focus.